Hello, this is Ball Racing with another video, and today I will be talking about who could potentially take Kimi Raikkonen's seat at Ferrari in 2019 if Raikkonen decides to retire, or if Ferrari decide to tell Kimi to leave the team and refuse to renew his contract. There are 6 contenders, most obvious one being Daniel Ricciardo, but another one, as I know some people in Poland will obviously would love to go along with this one, is of course none other than Robert Kubica. Daniel Ricciardo for me has to be right on top of the pile. He's the most likely one because he has been, obviously he has Italian blood. He was a Ferrari fan growing up. Although of course there are issues, some doubt over whether Vettel would want him as a teammate, considering what happened to them in 2014 when they were teammates at Red Bull, and of course Daniel Ricciardo swept Sebastian Vettel on the floor. So of course that really depends on whether Vettel what will Vettel do really. I mean, Vettel pretty much runs Ferrari at this point, and it's more likely Ricciardo will probably go to Mercedes in my opinion. And then of course next up is Robert Kubica. Unfortunately this one is very unlikely. I know a lot of Polish fans would love to see Robert Kubica make his F1 comeback in the Scarlet Ferrari, but it's a bit too much. He's not raced for practically almost, well, it's going to be practically 8 years at the end of this season. I mean, he's done rallying, he's been in all sorts of touring car series, well, one of appears in like the Renault Sport Trophy series and a bit of sports car racing, but that's not really much. And it's most likely he'll make his comeback with Williams, if of course Williams can afford to have him. Next up is Valtteri Bottas, who of course, if Ricciardo takes Bottas's seat, it would make sense for Ferrari to take on Valtteri Bottas. Of course, Bottas had that awful weekend at Australia 2 weeks ago, but he did make amends through a slightly improved performance on Sunday. And of course, well, the fact that Bottas did not go for the kill against Vettel must mean that Ferrari must look at Valtteri and think he's going to be a very good number 2. Because let's face it, it's a number 1, number 2 system at Ferrari as always. Next up, of course, is Charles Leclerc. He's had a steady start to his career at F1, but unfortunately I think this one is too premature because of course Marcus Ericsson scored 2 points at Bahrain on Sunday, and Leclerc has got a lot to learn. If he is to leave Sauber, he will go to Haas first, not Ferrari. So I think it's more likely Leclerc will probably have to wait until like 2022. By the time he'll be like 24 or 25 when he gets to drive for Ferrari. He's too young. He's only 20 years old. He needs time to learn. And last but not least, the other contenders are of course Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. Romain Grosjean has been touted for a Ferrari seat for a while, but to be honest, he's too inconsistent. And of course, his performance on Sunday once again reiterated his lack of consistency. When the car is not working well, he's absolutely nowhere. He's only good when the car is good, and that really is something I don't think the Scuderia want to deal with. He's too needy. He's even more demanding than Jenson Button or Kimi Raikkonen for a good handling car. Of course, if he doesn't like the brakes, he struggles. If the steering's up right, he struggles. I don't think a top team would want to deal with that, despite his experience and his performances on his best days. But however, I don't really think he's hit the same level of consistency as he used to have at Lotus, I'm afraid. And finally, of course, it is his teammate Kevin Magnussen. Probably a bit premature. I'm not sure. I think Ferrari's one for the future at this point. I know he's 25 years old, but I kind of think it'd be a bit of a gamble to have Kevin Magnussen considering how aggressive he is. So if you enjoyed this video, my conclusions are, if Ferrari were to take on a new number 2 driver to replace Kimi Raikkonen with, it has to be Valtteri Bottas, because he is just, look at him, he's just a number 2 written all over his face. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to Ball Rating, and I'll see you again next time.